Looks like we're good to go. All right then. Good afternoon, everyone. Today is May 17th, 2021. This is a special meeting of the members of the State Liquor Authority being conducted in Albany and also remotely. We have in attendance Chairman Bradley on the telephone.
Yes, I'm here.
We have Commissioner Fan and Commissioner Ford both attending by video. Staff in attendance, we have General Counsel Meyerhoff by video. We have Deputy Commissioner of Licensing Roberts on the telephone.
I'm on, thanks.
And myself, Secretary Donahue in the Albany offices. We have one item on today's calendar. It's agenda number 01448C. It's a request from Counsel's Office for an emergency order of summary suspension. The licensee is New York OP 1310627, Sol Restaurant and Lounge LLC.
Good afternoon, members of the board. Sol Restaurant and Lounge was first licensed in 2018 as a quiet neighborhood restaurant with the principles to manage no DJ, no security, recorded background music only. The most recent follow-up inspection occurred on May 15th, 2021, and the investigator found, as he had on prior occasions, the restaurant is really operating as a hookah nightclub with no social distancing. He had to walk through the premises sideways to get through the crowd because the aisle is so narrow. The tables are not spaced apart as required. And again, he found hookah being sold. There's no hookah permit. The licensee has been warned on multiple occasions not to have hookah. There was a prior case number 154043, where the licensee had been charged with having hookah, and lack of social distancing, etc., the EO violation. And they had submitted a agreed upon CNC for $7,500 for those violations. They have been warned on multiple occasions. They were warned on February 16th, 2021, and given a cease and desist letter by our investigator. They were given another cease and desist letter on April 29th by our investigator. And an inspection on April 30th revealed more COVID-19 restriction violations, as well as having the DJ again and the hookah. Another follow-up visit, and those charges are pending. That is case number 155758 with 15 charges. Another inspection on May 11th, 2021 showed more violations with respect to COVID-19 and sale of a to-go beverage in a cup without food. On May 6, 2021, Counsel Office GC gave the licensee a final chance to change their course of conduct by letter, which was acknowledged, received, and understood by the licensee on that same date. And here we go again on May 15th and May 11th with more violations. There has been no attempt by the licensee to change either the use of the DJ or the illegal hookah. And this is really a case of multiple warnings, a prior disciplinary concerning the same misconduct, a licensee who has unilaterally changed their method of operation from a restaurant to a nightclub. And in doing so, all these prior charges that are involved in the prior case mentioned with regard to the 15575A 15 charges, they include focal point for police attention, continuing pattern of noise and disturbance. There are hundreds of 311 and 911 calls on record. Many complaints into our enforcement bureau regarding their disturbances in the neighborhood. For all of the foregoing reasons, Council's office is respectfully requesting emergency summary of order of summary suspension. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Just to kind of add my own spin on this, members, we considered suspending this location 2 weeks ago. We had a similar, at that point already, a record of a licensee that had changed a place licensed as a quiet restaurant into a nightclub, and associated executive order violations were repeating. There's also some question about whether or not this place is attracting a violent crowd, and we have all these 311 and 911 calls and local law enforcement saying, what can you help us do about this place? Rather than, it was a close call as to whether we would bring it to you at that point. And I thought I would take the time to write up my own view of what had happened there and to give this licensee an opportunity to change course, as Mark said. And I don't think I could have been any more definitive in this email, which she responded to, the licensed principal, and said, I have received and understand. I don't think there's any way we can warn this licensee anymore to stop the risks that are being presented by this operation, and that's why we're here with the summary suspension request now.
All right, with that, Commissioner Fan, do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions. Thank you.
Commissioner Ford, do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions. Thank you.
Chairman Bradley, any questions?
No, I don't have any questions.
All right, with that, I'll call for the vote of the members, and Commissioner Fan first.
Based on evidence presented by council, it's clear that this licensee have not and will not make any effort to comply or follow the law. So I find this location to be an imminent threat to public health, safety, and welfare, and therefore summarily suspend this license.
Commissioner Ford, your vote, please.
Based on evidence presented by council, including council's effort to try to steer this licensee in the right direction, it appears that they have no intention of actually obeying the law and following the rules, even though they've already had to pay a significant civil penalty already. So I find this place to be a threat to the public health, safety, and welfare, and I vote to summarily suspend.
Chairman Bradley, your vote, please.
Based on council's presentation, I vote to summarily suspend. It's clear this licensee is intentionally becoming a threat to the public health, safety, and welfare.
All right, then, Chairman, I have nothing else. Do you have anything else for this calendar?
No, I don't. Thank you all very much.
With that, this hearing is adjourned. Thank you. Meeting is adjourned.